your music is so impressive, with how vulnerable you are in your songwriting. And like, I feel like we're going to dive into um, Alex's unbelievable story if you don't know it, but I feel like you have a song for everything. For like every story you have a song for, and it's impressive to me like how vulnerable you are able to be with that.
I try I try to write a story for like, or write a song about everything I've endured, I think, or gone through. It's therapy, which is so funny that like, it's cool that everyone fucks with it. Like, and everyone's like, oh, this song helped me or this song saved me. And,
Yeah.
I lost my mom or I lost my dad. Or I think a lot of people are really resonating with like losing like a child with SIDS and stuff like that. And I think a lot of people are like kind of finding my lyrics about losing my parents and some retrospect of that.
Yeah.
Um, I think it's really interesting because like when I went, I don't go to therapy as much as I feel like I should. I go into a writing session and I write all my feelings down and then
Yeah.
I turn it into something. I turn whatever bad thing happened to me into something beautiful, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So yeah, everything I write is true to me, and I think that's what is resonating well with people. I think.
Yeah.
I'm not too positive. Honestly, I was kind of shocked that people like the music.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
No.
it's kind of depressing.
No. It's so good, but I feel like it's kind of hard to find like these days, like songwriters and like new musicians coming out with like their own stuff that is like from the heart and like
Sure.
turning something, that was tragic into something that helps a lot of people, which is just, it's really cool. And I feel like a lot of musicians like can't say that about like their music, and like it's so authentic and it's so raw, and it's really cool. And also it's great music too. So
Thank you
it's
very much.
it's
Yeah,
not just like a good
that
story and
helps.
all right. Like,
Yeah, I don't know how to navigate it. Like that's the thing. Like I definitely I wish I could say I started this career path as something that like, I wanted to help so many people. But it was truthfully like it's gonna sound selfish. I truthfully just did it because it helped me.
It's what you
Like
needed.
making the songs
Yeah.
genuinely. Like I wrote One More I Love You when I was like 14.
Wow.
So it's like that was my dad's death didn't hit me until I was like 13, 14 when like, my little sister was going to a daddy-daughter dance and she didn't have her dad to take her. Like those were things where like my friends were going surfing with their dads. And it's like, oh, can I come? They're like, oh, I want to spend time with my dad. And I'm like, made me think, I was like, I don't get to do that. And I'm like, why are you doing that? You know what I'm saying? So I think the biggest thing is once I started putting them out and everyone's like, oh, this is helping me, it turned into that. And I think that's really, really cool. And I also don't necessarily want to fuck it up. Because like when so many people are like, oh, these songs are helping me, you kind of get stuck in an idea of like, oh, I got to keep writing songs that help other people and it's less about me. So I've been trying to like battle the whole, hey, this is important. Don't change it. Like if it's not broken, don't change it. Keep writing about yourself. But also understanding now I have a couple million people listening to these songs now. So then it's like, how do I write them for everyone?
Yeah, there's like that balance.